Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sherry. In today's video I'm going to be talking about my coveted Pochette Métis. So this bag is one that was all the rave on YouTube for a very long time, and when the bag was first released I had no intentions on getting this bag. I wasn't really interested in the bag because of so much of the shape, but I don't know, something about it just kind of felt like it looks like a briefcase or like one of those Bible type of bookcases, if you know what I mean. So for those of you who are really into church and you know those old school Bible cases, this really reminds me of like a Bible case type of holder. So it's kind of why I was turned off from it. But of course, like with a lot of things on YouTube, as I kept seeing the bag more and more and I kept seeing reviews on it, and I would go to Pinterest to see like how people are actually styling this bag, how they're actually wearing the bag, you know, what do they wear the bag with, you know, and I would try to gauge, you know, different people based on like their size, their height, and just kind of really try to get a feel for the bag. One thing I noticed with this bag, a lot of the people who I saw were not fuller size women who were raving about this bag. They were all petite, slim type of women carrying this bag. And so I think when I saw like a lot of them showing this bag and really talking about this bag and how they were styling the bag, it really kind of added to the bag and just kind of made me want the bag a lot more. And I did see a couple of people in real life who were actually fuller size, and I saw them carrying this bag, and I kind of thought that maybe this bag would work for me because I started seeing more and more people with this bag and different body types wearing this bag as the years went on. So I went on ahead and pulled the trigger on this bag in 2019. I got this bag in like October of 2019. And when I got it, because it was so new, I just hadn't had a chance to carry it. And so as the year went on, of course, we hit COVID back in 2020. So I never really got a chance to wear this. And last year I told myself that if I did not carry this bag at least one time by the time June hit, I would sell this bag. So when June hit last year, I finally went on ahead and carried this bag. And I hate to say I have only carried it one time. I carried it that one time to avoid having to sell it. And so I tried to see if I could use the bag, how I would like the bag. And so I'm going to do like this review of this bag and kind of give you all my thoughts on if this bag is a hit or miss, okay? So let me give you some pros about this bag. I like that the bag is compartmentalized. You know, has this back flap, has this top flap, and when you open the bag, you can get into it. Mine opens fairly easy. I've actually had no problems with opening up this little clasp, but there you have it with those different compartments and pockets where you can stick a lot of things. And this bag does expand a little bit in case you should need to put something in there where you have to have a little bit more space. And then there is the great back pocket that I really think just really adds value to a bag when you can stick things quickly in here. Now with my phone case, with this case, I'll show you kind of how that fits in there. It's a big phone case and it fits in there very nicely, very comfortably. So this is one of the larger phone cases that I have. I don't really use this one often because it is so large, but just that back pocket is nice. I like that it does have this all monogram strap. And while it does have vachetta on it here on these little tabs and right here, you can wear a scarf on here to kind of cover that up. And you can use some apple guard or something to protect this bag. But it doesn't really have a lot of vachetta, or outside of that too. It doesn't really have a lot of vachetta like the other bags usually come with so much vachetta. So I was kind of okay with getting this bag. I was excited about this bag when I got it. And then when I used it, one of the challenges that I have is that this is a con for the bag for me, is that I feel like this size is just too large in terms of the shape. It's really boxy, and I feel like this bag feels like a messenger bag on my body. It has a real messenger bag type of vibe when I wear it. It's huge the way it hits like on my side. It takes up so much real estate. and that kind of annoys me a lot, like when I wear the bag. And I hate to say that, but outside of the aesthetics for the pros, the beauty of it, the back pocket for the pro, the minimal vachetta, the con really for me is just the size of the bag. That's one. And the second con is the weight of this bag. It's already got some nice weight to it because of the size, but when you add items to this bag, that just adds to the weight of the bag. So it, to me, feels a little bit heavier than what I would like for a crossbody bag to feel. You know, when you think of this compared to like a Speedy, because that's such a larger bag, you expect that when you put things in it, it's gonna get some weight. But this bag already has some weight to it, you guys. You know, just because of the structure, they had to make this bag well structured and the makeup and size of it. But just, I don't like how it feels when I add things to it, just with the weight. And I really just don't like the overall size of it. It's just too big. So when I compared it to the Cassie 19, that's kind of one of the things that detracted me from the bag. I was like, oh, the Cassie 19 is a much better size for me. So I do like that size compared to this one. And I used to have the Cassie in the green color, the emerald green. I sold that bag like literally the first time I used this last year, and it was a no for me. I immediately sold that bag like that week because I was like, that's not going to work for me because I don't really like this bag. Now I still have my pink one because I really wanted the pink Pochette Métis in the empreinte. And so I'm not ready to let that one go yet because I'm still trying to make it work in my mind. But as of right now, this bag I'm struggling with is more so of a miss for me versus a hit. I'm going to carry it a couple more times just to see if maybe wearing it as a shoulder strap would be a little bit better, or like a shoulder carry bag would be a little bit better, or just something different for this bag. I don't know, but right now this is a definite miss for me. I'm going to give it a try a couple of more times hopefully and see if I can make it work in my collection. If not, I'm definitely going to be passing this on. I have actually already sent this to Fashion File for a quote. I've already submitted pictures to them for a quote to see what they would quote me back on this. If you all are interested in this and you have any interest in maybe buying this, I will post a video on this when I'm ready to sell this and let you all know that this is up for grabs if I just really cannot make this bag work in like the next 2 months, like, because I'm tired of holding on to it, and it's just been in my collection for way too long for me to be holding on to a bag that I'm not using. I've only used it once, as I've shared, so it's no damage to it, no anything. Still has the sticker here on the front. But that's my video on the Pochette Métis, and if this was a hit or miss for me, it's a miss. So I hate that. I hate that because it's beautiful, but it's just kind of way the cookie crumbles. Alright, so that's my video on this Pochette Métis. If you have any questions about this video, definitely leave it in the comment section. Let me know if you all have this bag and how you are loving it, and if you have any suggestions on what I could do that would kind of help me see the light with this bag, because right now I'm just not seeing it. Alright you guys, I'll see you in the next video. Alrighty, bye.